this is some AI. Speaking of AI slop, Dale's put my name into ChatGPT. Who is Charlie Clausen? So what facts do you know about me? What year do you think I was born? Do you know the year I was born?
1976.
1977.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know the month I was born?
August, September.
August.
Yeah.
July 31st.
July, sorry.
Charlie Clausen was born on January...
I'm going to say no is the answer to both those questions there.
Charlie Clausen was born on January 30, 1983 in Australia. He's best known for his log-running role as Dan Baker on the popular Australian soap opera Home and Away. Zach Maguire was my character's name on Home and Away.
They got Home and Away, right?
Dan Baker.
Dan Baker. Was there ever a Dan Baker
Which
on
he
Home
first joined in 2007. I joined in 2012.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
His character is a beloved figure on the show, and Clausen's portrayal has earned him recognition from fans and critics alike.
Okay.
Sure.
Again, some bad information.
Critics, no. Fans,
That's
sure.
the real one that people are like, red flag.
In addition to Home and Away, Charlie has appeared in other television series, including co-starring in Australian drama and comedy shows. He's also known for his work as a comedian.
Okay.
And has performed stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Once.
I performed stand-up comedy a couple of times. Did raw comedy and then
that's true.
The
Yes.
stage time. I don't think I'm known for my work as a comedian. My work
comedy adjacent
with comedians.
Yeah,
you
that's right.
Could say.
Yeah.
Outside of television, Charlie has been involved in theatre and other entertainment projects. Okay. I mean, maybe
involved.
He's appreciated for his versatility as an actor and his engaging presence both on screen and on stage.
Oh, look at that.
Would you like to know more details about his career, personal life, and latest projects? Tell me about his podcast, is the prompt.
Great. Okay.
Charlie is known for co-hosting the popular Australian podcast Shameless.
Okay, yeah, that is a popular podcast.
Alongside fellow actor and comedian Kate McLennan.
Oh, yeah. This all feels good.
The podcast features humorous discussions on various topics, including pop culture, current events, and everyday life, often with a comedic and candid approach.
Oh, yeah.
Kate and I, we have great banter.
Also, that could just be the description of any podcast in the entire world.
Where it's a podcast about movies, but we tell some jokes.
Little comedic.
Comedic asides. Shameless has gained a dedicated following for its witty banter.
Why are we on Shameless now, though?
I don't know.
I mean, I wish we were.
I mean, you're not. It's me and Kate.
Oh, that's true.
Insightful commentary and engaging conversations. The podcast is part of the ABC, Australian Broadcasting Corporation, and showcases Clausen's comedic talents outside of his acting career.
Okay.
If you're interested in specific episodes or themes covered in the podcast, I can provide more details.
Great.
The person's next prompt is, this information is false. Please correct it. Sorry, I don't have information about Charlie Clausen hosting or participating in any other podcasts. The prompt is, what about TOEFOP?
Yeah.
Charlie Clausen is not associated with TOEFOP. TOEFOP, which stands for Trial of Frustration Omnipotent Fools, is a comedy podcast hosted by Australian comedians Will Anderson and Charlie Pickering.
Oh!
It features humorous discussions, interviews, and banter between the hosts.
Yeah.
Charlie Clausen is primarily known for his acting career, notably Home and Away, and his work in comedy and theatre, but he is not part of the TOEFOP podcast.
100% not.
Oh, it's his fucking AI. Unbelievable. Charlie Pickering. That is in the multiverse. There would be a multiverse where you and Charlie Pickering ended up doing it. Like
a podcast together.
Well, if you sort of take the multiverse to be like slight variations, on our reality. So you just keep slicing our reality until you get little variations. Like you and the three of us, Charlie Pickering and me and you all met around about the same time.
Yeah,
Charlie
that's absolutely
we're
right.
housemates. Got to know each other while you were at Triple J. So all these things line up. There is a universe in which you and Charlie decide to do a podcast together. And it's called...
Something more catchy than TOEFOP.
Trial of Frustration Omnipotent Fools.
Yeah, because it's not even TOEFOF. That's TOEFOF. Or is it Fools with a PH?
Fools. No, that's right. It's TOEFOP. You fucking... This is useless. Useless. You've got the
not
entire...
the best, reason that, behind AI just being complete trash?
Just complete
It is
trash.
Rubbish.
Like, you've got the entire internet to draw from to come up with some kind of explanation for what TOVOP stands for, and you can't even fucking nail the last word.
I mean, what happened?
I wish I was doing a podcast with Kate McLean.
What happened to
That'd be
Google?
amazing.
Do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, remember how Google for a while you felt like if you Googled something, you got the information that you asked for, whereas now they're just like, I don't know,
Yeah,
like
fucking
here's
whatever.
some definitely
Here's a little
wrong
disclaimer.
information.
This might be
Yeah,
fake.
this is definitely like we went backwards. What happened? I thought AI was meant to take us forward, but at the moment it feels like it's actually taking us backwards. Is there an argument to be made that AI is taking us backwards?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Okay.
making us dumber, and it's actually not doing what people.
No,
it
everyone's
does.
passing everything over to the idea that AI is going to help, but it's
Yeah.
not anywhere near good enough to help in most of the situations. So it's only causing trouble or making things go backwards.
Well, and also
Plus, meanwhile, we're putting all our chips in that one
Exactly.
hand, so that like when it collapses and everybody realizes it's like the Wizard of Oz, then that's all. The entire economy is going to collapse, and we're going to have another global financial crisis.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Anyway,
It's also to that thing of like, I know in advertising, everyone was like, oh, well, this will be the first industry to go because,
Yeah.
you know, like advertising is perfectly suited. But Gemma's had a bit of a play around with like generative video and stuff. And it's actually more work. It's you can come up with some amazing stuff, but it's more time intensive. Like if you wanted to execute a good idea, probably the fastest way and probably the cheapest way in terms of like resources would be just to go out and shoot it in the traditional way. Find a writer, come up with an idea, storyboard it, hire the actors, find the locations, go out and shoot it. Because you spend so much time, that's not quite right, that's not quite right, that's not quite right, that's not quite right. So until that gets more intuitive, but that's expensive and it's going to take ages. And if this AI bubble is going to burst, like who's putting money into developing? We were told, oh, it's going to develop exponentially. Like this version will lead to this version. But if it's learning off itself, it's learning bad habits, which are only going to increase and get worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean?
I mean, like again, I don't know how any of it works because if you listen to one expert to the next, somebody will tell you that it's all a crock of shit and it's like a massive bubble and it's a Ponzi scheme versus watch out, the whole world's gonna, like there are. The guy used to work at Google who now has a career going around telling everybody that if anybody invents it, the whole world's gonna versus some people are like, this is just
bullshit.
Like it's language completion and like it can do some simple like sleight of hand magic tricks, but it can't do anything particularly impressive. Maybe in the like being able to run like simulations for medical procedures and stuff, you can see how that and these advances they've made in like translating language and stuff, things where you have a controllable set of data that you can feed into something and then like set it a specific task. But the idea that it's going to leap forward in the way that this initial, like everybody is seeing, I guess, the video images and whatever get better and better. And that is impressive. And I was listening to a podcast the other day where they were talking about the idea that like 2 hours of editing the video, syncing the video and stuff on the podcast, it used to take 2 hours and now it takes like 3 minutes because they have like an AI program that you can run it through and it kind of does that. And so for things like that, you can see where people are going to use those.
I think around the edges, like it's all that data entry, like the kind of stuff that you normally would use like an intern or a casual employee to do. Sure, I think that's going to be fixed up a lot faster. But especially around the idea of like art and there's this guy who's...
What I love about this, by the way, is we're recording this like a couple of months before people will be hearing this. So by now the robots could be in charge.
That's right, we fucked ourselves.
Everyone relax!